could I forget? I hope it's not too late. We should at least search around his tent.
Jeht! What's going on? Are you going somewhere?
Paimon and Aether, you came just in time. There's something I gotta do right now. I need to go to Adurfi's place.
Adurfi? Isn't he that traitor who made shady deals with the Fatui? Oh, Paimon knows. You want to go see if there's any valuable stuff he left behind.
No, I'm not interested in this stuff at all. The tribe has its own rules on dealing with the belongings of traitors like Adurfi. If it weren't for the rules, I would no doubt burn everything down the first chance I get. I'm going to his tent because...
Because of Benben, right?
Oh no! Benben's still over there at Adurfi's place! Jeht! Why did you leave Benben with someone like him?
I didn't know he was a traitor! Anyway, I need to check on Benben as soon as possible.
Aether? We should go with her!
Then let's not wait any longer. Let's get going right now.
Yeah, Paimon hopes Benben's okay. Look, it's Benben!
I'm glad Adurfi didn't take Benben away. Or perhaps you could say that everything here looks exactly the same as before. Did he really think he'd overturn the matriarch and return to his tent safe and sound? What a self-absorbed idiot. But, thanks to that, nothing bad happened to Benben.
You call this nothing bad? Oh, poor Benben.
What's wrong with Benben?
Yeah, why is it lying on the ground? Anyway, what happened to Benben? Everything seemed fine the last time we saw it.
After leaving Kashni Sut, Benben gradually grew weaker. It looked like its parts were malfunctioning, and the sound of its beeps was getting lower. Then it couldn't make any sounds or move at all. It felt as if I was watching its life slowly drain out. At that time, no one in the tribe knew what was going on with Benben except Adurfi. So, I left Benben in his care.
Oh no! Is Benben gonna stay like this forever?
At the very least, Benben's still here with us. I'm sure we'll find a way to fix it. Sooner or later.
But there's nothing we can work with.
Let me think. I remember Adurfi telling me that whatever's wrong with Benben, it's nothing too serious, and that it should be fixed within a few days. Knowing him, if he performed some kind of investigation, he would have definitely left records behind. Let's have a look around the area. If it really was nothing too serious, maybe we could even try fixing Benben ourselves.
Hey, look! There's something over here! Doesn't look like investigation records to Paimon. It looks more like a letter.
A letter? Let's open it up and see what's written inside.
As per usual, our exchange will be carried out at the withered tree behind the mountain, and on the subject of Benben, the special object inquired about previously, the problem does seem to be related to an inability to self-circulate due to a lack of energy. It just needs to be charged using energy obtained from elemental conversion, and its function should return. As for a receptacle for that conversion and charging process, there is no need to worry. We can hand something over as part of the deal. However, we hope you could bring along that special object Benben. Our researchers are quite interested in it, and it could be used as a reference material for our research.
The letter says Benben simply ran out of energy. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Benben opened the gates to the mausoleum of King Deshret for us and activated our clearance. It really helped a lot during our journey.
And even mechanical creatures like Benben get tired. Maybe it ran low on energy after doing so much for us. The letter mentioned something called energy transformation capacitors, but I didn't see anything like that in the tent. Could it be?
He might have never received them.
Ah, I know what you mean. The transaction hasn't even taken place. Adurfi didn't bring Benben into the transaction, so there shouldn't be any energy transformation capacitors here anyway. There's only one question left. Who did he strike the deal with? That was a dumb question for me to ask. There's only one group outside the tribe he'll have dealings like this with.
The Fatui.
Precisely. Who else could it be?
What should we do now?
What else? There's no negotiating with the Fatui. We go to the transaction site and steal the capacitors from them.
Woohoo! Let's go steal them!
But, Benben, we can't carry it with us in its current state, so we can't take it to the transaction site. It isn't safe to leave it alone either. I don't want to put it in a risky situation ever again.
Paimon and Aether will go raid the Fatui. You just wait here with Benben.
Yeah, let's raid the Fatui.
Yup. This won't be our first time.
I really want to go myself, but Aether, Paimon, I'm counting on you to help Benben recover. And even though they're just a bunch of Fatui, you should still be careful.
Don't worry. Just leave it to us.
I don't really want to stay here in this trader's tent with Benben, though. I'll take it to my place. Let's meet up in my tent after you retrieve the capacitors.
According to our map, this should be the stop where the deal's gonna take place. Doesn't look like there's anyone here now, though. Let's sit over there and wait for a while, shall we? Look! It's the Fatui!
Are you?
You're not a derpy. Who are you?
Let me amuse myself.
Go on, give me a go.
Scatter!
Time to fulfill my duty. No slacking off.
The merrier. Over here.
Propagate!
Let me amuse myself a little.
Terminate!
You really know how to get me going.
Please, stop. Please, have mercy. We're gonna get killed if you keep this up.
Sure sounds convincing coming from the one who's been beaten. Talk!
Spit it out.
Yes, I'll tell you everything. Anything you want to know.
Then start with what you know.
We always had dealings with Adurfi. And it sounded like the matriarch of the Tanit had a bias for Azarik and the new girl. And I don't know why, but it seems like Azarik has gone missing too. That woman is cruel. She considers everyone who's no longer of any value to the tribe an eyesore. So Adurfi contacted us in order to maintain his status. Our business in the desert area never went according to plan, until we struck the deal with Adurfi.
This business you're doing in the desert, what is it?
It's top secret.
See? Now Aether's mad. You wouldn't want to mess with him.
Alright. Please don't get mad. I'll tell. But it's not like I know the full story. We were asked to investigate the current situation of various desert tribes. After infiltrating them through making business offers, we aim to attract the sage's attention, and ultimately work to the benefit of the Lord Harbinger in Sumeru City. Professor Froderick was looking for live specimens in the desert. He always defied the doctor's orders. That's just pure jealousy if you ask me. I've gone too far. Anyway, Durfee had been our point of contact, and he was in charge of everything that had to do with trade. But he was extremely cunning. He somehow made us fulfill his every request, while we, on the other hand, never heard anything of the items we asked for. And now the rumors say he's gotten himself in trouble. We weren't sure what exactly happened, but we saw it as a window of opportunity.
An opportunity for what?
We assumed that there wouldn't be many opportunities for us to trade with Durfee in the future, so we asked him to bring the special primal construct he mentioned in his letters. If we could get a hold of that primal construct before we left this place for good, we would have still gained something.
So you're here to steal stuff too. No wonder we couldn't find any goods or the energy transformation capacitors.
Hold on. Did you just say 2?
Yep, now hand over the capacitors.
Don't tell Paimon the energy transformation capacitors are all made up.
No. The energy transformation capacitors are very real, and there's a whole batch of them. They seem to be ancient relics, so we're not sure if any of them are still functional.
Tell us where these energy transformation capacitors are.
Keep up the imposing tone, Paimon.
Paimon will. Hey, Aether, don't change the subject. Speak up. Tell us where the capacitors are.
They're at a camp, not far away from here. Here's the key to its entrance. I told you everything I know.
Then get moving.
Alright. I'll make myself scarce.
Looks like that's the spot. Let's get in there and look around. Looks like this is the energy transformation capacitor. The Fatui said there were a lot of them. Let's see if there's any more. There's so many energy transformation capacitors. We should be able to find a few that are still working. Let's go back and talk to Jeht. Jeht!
How was it? You didn't get into trouble, right?
Everything went as smooth as it could. Look, we got the energy transformation capacitors.
Huh. So this is what energy transformation capacitors look like. But how are we supposed to use them?
Beep, beep, beep.
Benben?
Benben connects to the energy transformation capacitors and quickly extracts energy from them.
Beep, 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 beep.
Whoa! We resurrected Benben!
Silly Paimon. Benben just woke up from a long nap, that's all.
Beep, beep, beep.
Hey! I wasn't worried. I knew you'd recover, no matter what.
I don't want to put it in a risky situation ever again.
Don't parrot me, Paimon!
Beep beep!
Oh yeah, Aether. Benben says thank you. Even though Benben was lying still without saying anything, it knows everything you've done.
No need to thank me, Benben.
Beep!
Is anything else the matter?
Even though Benben has woken up, it still looks like it could use some rest.
Right! Have a good rest, Benben.
Beep beep!
I don't want to put it in a risky situation ever again.
I don't want to put it in a risky situation ever again.
Keep up the imposing tone, Paimon.
It's top secret.
Benben connects to the energy transformation capacitors and quickly extracts energy from them.